nature, more of a stepmother than a mother in several ways, has sown a seed of evil in the hearts of mortals, especially in the more thoughtful men, which makes them dissatisfied with their own lot and envious of another's. There are some people who live in a dream world, and there are some who face reality, and then there are those who turn one into the other. Fortune favors the audacious. Everyone knows that by far the happiest and universally enjoyable age of man is the first. What is there about babies which makes us hug and kiss and fondle them, so that even an enemy would give them help at that age? Great eagerness in the pursuit of wealth, pleasure, or honor cannot exist without sin. Time takes away the grief of man. Man's mind is so formed that it is far more susceptible to falsehood than to truth. Humility is truth. What is popularly called fame is nothing but an empty name and a legacy from paganism. The chief element of happiness is this: to want to be what you are. Give light, and the darkness will disappear of itself. If you keep thinking about what you want to do or what you hope will happen, you don't do it, and it won't happen. Concealed talent brings no reputation. Now, what else is the whole life of mortals but a sort of comedy in which the various actors, disguised by various costumes and masks, walk on and play each one's part until the manager walks them off the stage? Everybody hates a prodigy, detests an old head on young shoulders. What difference is there, do you think, between those in Plato's cave who can only marvel at the shadows and images of various objects, provided they are content, and don't know what they miss, and the philosopher who has emerged from the cave and sees the real things? now I believe I can hear the philosophers protesting that it can only be misery to live in folly, illusion, deception, and ignorance, but it isn't, it's human. When I have a little money, I buy books, and if I have any left, I buy food and clothes. Your library is your paradise. The desire to write grows with writing. The summit of happiness is reached when a person is ready to be what he is. No one respects a talent that is concealed. Human affairs are so obscure and various that nothing can be clearly known. Young bodies are like tender plants, which grow and become hardened to whatever shape you've trained them. The main hope of a nation lies in the proper education of its youth. 'Tis the part of a truly prudent man not to be wise beyond his condition, but either to take no notice of what the world is, or run with it for company. And so when the whole man will be outside himself, and happy for no reason except that he is so outside himself, he will enjoy some of the ineffable share in the supreme good which draws everything into itself. At last concluded that no creature was more miserable than man, for that all other creatures are content with those bounds that nature set them, only man. Great abundance of riches cannot be gathered and kept by any man without sin. Given a choice between a folly and a sacrament, one should always choose the folly, because we know a sacrament will not bring us closer to God, and there's always the chance that a folly will. The highest form of bliss is living with a certain degree of folly. Reflection is a flower of the mind, giving out wholesome fragrance, but revelry is the same flower, when rank and running to seed. Don't give your advice before you are called upon. The nearer people approach old age, the closer they return to a semblance of childhood, until the time comes for them to depart this life, again like children, neither tired of living nor aware of death. Bidden or unbidden, God is present.